Good morning, children. I am Shashikala Miss. I am EVS teacher in St. Anne's Line School. Hope you all are fit and fine, dear students. We know that due to corona pandemic, the whole country has locked down itself. We started the classes to continue our study. Now it is easy to make a connection with you all, and this helps us to cover the syllabus and to maintain the flow of study. I will love to see your individual talents and strength and watching your grow during your education. If you have any doubts and inquiry, you can ask in WhatsApp group. Dear children, this is your 5th standard EVS textbook. Now I am going to take first lesson is the living world. Before going to start the lesson, I will give some explanation about the world. Apart from a family, there are many more things that we should know about this world. This world where we live is wonderful and beautiful with the various kinds of things, isn't it? We have different kinds of plants, different kinds of animals, birds around us. This makes the world wonderful. Some of the things are around us are called living things. Some are non-living things. Example, human beings, trees, plants, birds, animals and insects are called living things. Ma'am, why we are calling these things are called as living things? Dear children, because they have a life in them. They can grow, they can move, they also die. Ma'am, what is the meaning of life? Will ask this question or not? Dear children, life is a unique, complex organization molecule that express itself through a chemical reaction which lead to growth, development, metabolism, reproduction, etc. Dear children, in the picture there are some living beings are there. Mushroom, flower, zebra, tree, dragonfly, fish, frog, all these things are called as living things because they have a life in them. Inside of that picture, teddy, ball, doll, chair, cloud, skateboard. These are called as non-living things. Why we are calling as a non-living things, children? Because they don't have a life in them. They cannot grow or move. Now I am going to tell about some examples. Living things can grow. A seed grows in a small plant and then into a big plant. You can watch the plants in your garden. A small plant in your garden grows into a big plant. Similarly, an egg hatches into a chick. A chick comes out of an egg and grows into a hen or cock. See, I given some examples: living things, human beings, plants, bacteria, animals, reptiles, insects, trees, fungus, birds. All these are called as living things. Dear children, all this type of the living things and non-living things is present in the environment. Means environment is the, what is the meaning of environment? Environment means the things around us is called as a environment. We can see mushroom, flower, zebra, tree, dragonfly, all these things are in the environment also, not? Yes. We see hills, forest, rivers, falls, etc. All these things are we can see in the environment. Yes, dear children, before going to explain this lesson, in the textbook they given one story, that is Lazy Somana. Somana is a lazy person. He has owned a piece of land. He never worked for a single day in his land. He always used to live only by receiving what others gave him. One day, somebody gave him to eat a fried groundnuts. That time he got an idea, if he sowed a fried groundnuts in his land, no need to fry. He is not knowing the type of seeds to be sown. And he started sowing a fried groundnuts next day itself. Days passed, plants grew and greenery was everywhere. But not a single plant appeared in a Somanna's land. See here, like this he saw the grains. Why, children? Why did plants not grow in the Somanna's land? Because once we fried the nuts or grains, it will lose its nutrients. And only the raw groundnuts have the characteristics needed to grow into a plant. Yes, dear children, we are all studied now the one of the characteristics of the living beings is what? Growing. Yes, in the textbook they given some characteristics. Today I am giving only the introduction of this. Component of the environment they given: mouse, mango, brick, clock, butterfly, man, frog, paper, mobile. One side they given the characteristics: growth, eating food, movement, respiration, excretion, response to stimuli and reproduction. Now all of you take pencil in your hand and now I will tell. In mouse means which thing is living things, which are having the characteristics of these living things, we can put the right mark. Mouse can grow, mouse can move, no? Yes, means mouse is a living thing. It can grow, it can eat the food, it can move, it can respire, excretion, response to stimuli, and it will be reproduct. Then reproduce. Then mouse is in the mouse column, all the column you should put right mark. In mango also in same. In mango can grow, mango we can eat, like that, no? Mango we can eat. Mango tree means you should put a right mark. Brick, clock, butterfly, man, frog, paper, mobile, all they given you should identify and you should put right mark. Whichever is living thing, which is having the characteristics of living things, which are not, you should write and keep. This is your homework I given now. This is your one activity I given. Next class I will send you the answers. Okay, children. Next, one more box they given, that is component of the environment and which are living beings and which are non-living things. Birds is living things. Then you should take pencil and mark it, right mark in the living beings. Birds is a living being. Balloon is non-living being. Water is non-living thing. Mango tree is living being. Vehicle is non-living things. Pen is also non-living things. Here birds and mango tree is living being, remaining all non-living thing. Okay, next one more activity they given. Make a list of other living beings and non-living things you have seen. This is also for your homework. Homework means, shall I tell the answers? Which are those living beings? Cat, dog, animal's name, bird's name, anyone names you write down. Non-living things: pen, paper, book, pencil. Okay, you write. See children, already one homework I given, that box, characteristics of the living beings. Next class I will send the answers, but you should think and which are having the characteristics of the living beings, that you should be keep ready. Then dear children, in this class you study about the introduction of the living world and importance, little bit characters importance I given, but next class clearly I will explain about the characteristics of the living things. Next class we can send, I will send the notes also next class. Dear children, be safe and stay home. Bye.